The man cleaned his ears for the first time in his life. He did not expect so much earwax to pour out that it filled the sink. The more he dug, the more earwax came out, and the darker his thoughts became. It turned out he had grown up with no friends. Just earlier that day, the woman next door had suddenly walked up to him and started a conversation. She even remembered his name. The man was thrilled. She invited him to a concert at 9 o'clock that night and said she already had the tickets. But halfway through their chat, the woman noticed his earphones were covered in wax. She suddenly felt disgusted and quickly made an excuse to leave. Standing there in shock, the man realized just how filthy he was. He rushed back inside, ran to the mirror, and started digging into his ears with cotton swabs like crazy. But the more he dug, the more came out. Even worse, he started hearing strange whispers. He looked behind him, but the room was empty. The sound seemed to come from deep inside his own brain. He leaned closer to the mirror and finally realized the voice really was coming from inside his ears. With no other choice, the man went to see a doctor. The doctor diagnosed him with delusional disorder. Then the doctor calmly placed an anesthetic mask over his face. After the man passed out, the doctor picked up a microscope and looked deep into his ear canal. What he saw shocked him. A strange creature was living inside the man's head. Its eyes glowed red, and its mouth kept spitting out feces. The doctor froze in fear. Then the creature began to speak. It told the doctor to find a rope and end his own life. Hearing this, the doctor realized his body was no longer under his control. When the man woke up, he found the doctor in the next room, dead. The man was horrified. He ran straight home. Then he felt the bug crawling around inside his head, mumbling that it wanted to listen to music. The man turned on some music and slowly moved the headphones toward his ear. The moment the creature poked its head out, he grabbed it and slammed it to the floor. Across the hall, the woman had heard the noise and curiously stepped inside. That was when the man finally learned the truth. The parasite had lived in his head since he was a child. It loved the music from his headphones and could not go a day without hearing it. The man became furious and shouted at the creature. The woman saw this and felt sorry for the bug. She gently picked it up. The bug heard the music from her earphones and said she had great taste. The woman smiled, happy to be appreciated. She invited the creature to live inside her head. Then the bug crawled inside, completing the transfer. The man was left alone in his empty room.